I'm Ryan Hurley. I'm the state representative for Howell Township Policemen's Benevolent Association.
Please, your address.
I'm also a taxpayer and a resident, and I live at 297 Fairfield Road in town. Standing with me is Chris Nagy, who's the president of Howell Township Policemen's Benevolent Association.
My address is 19 Nantucket Court. On behalf of our membership, you're all aware that we've been in negotiations since last September. We've met with the manager 3 occasions prior to December, trying to get our contract negotiated, trying to come with some kind of agreement with the council and the township management. We had another meeting in May where labor attorneys got involved. We were given one proposal, and then 2 weeks later, we were basically told that we're going to arbitration. We feel as if we've been trying to negotiate with the town, and we weren't really fairly looked at when we came to negotiations. Now we're going on a year now, where we're without a contract since January, and now we're under a gun for arbitration. I'm here on behalf of my membership to ask of you to withdraw your petition for arbitration, and let's get back to the table where we can actually talk and discuss our whatever it is that we're at impasse here with. Because, you know, it seems as if there's lack of communication on both sides here. And maybe if we can communicate a little better, we can get this resolved. And this 90-day time frame that I have now for arbitration for a third party to get involved in our business isn't really going to help us at all. It's not going to help you guys. It's not going to help our members, most of which all live in Howell. So I'm asking you to please withdraw your petition for arbitration, because it's not going to do the members of the police department any good.
Yes.
Counsel,
Yeah,
please.
Madam Mayor, this is in litigation, as it's an interest arbitration. The council did receive advice from Labor Council tonight. I think if you want to communicate those concerns through your membership to council, then, you know, that would be the way to do that, not at a public meeting. But that would be my recommendation.
With all due respect, we had met when we found ourselves at an impasse trying to negotiate on our own with members of the township administration. Both sides decided to get legal counsel involved. We had one meeting with our attorneys present, and at the end of that meeting, the PBA was under the understanding that the township's attorney was going to come back to us with a proposal within 1 week. It was several weeks later, actually it was 1 month later, because I believe May 1st was that meeting, and we didn't get a proposal from the town until May 30th, and we had started negotiations on September 28th last year. So it took all the way until May 30th of this year, when we were already 6 months out of contract, to get a proposal from the town. Once we got that proposal, our attorney, who was already involved, was requesting another meeting with the town's attorney, Matt Giacobbe, who was here previously, and he left in the beginning of this meeting. So we were waiting on the next meeting with our attorneys, and instead, what we received at the end of July was notification that this was going to state arbitration with a third party who would decide our fate and the fate of Howell Township. Because the council and the residents won't have any say in the way this contract is arbitrated, and neither will the officers from Howell PBA, 68 members that we have. All we're asking for is a fair negotiation. And if there was miscommunications along the way or a lack of communication, so be it. It's nothing that we can't get over and discuss civilly, like men and women, like adults. To have this turned over to the state and just hand it off, we feel like it's just throwing a responsibility, you know, into the wind, and you're not taking care of the responsibility.
Madam Mayor, we'll pass these concerns on to Labor Council, and then he'll advise how best to proceed.
So at this point, I don't believe that we can discuss that according to our legal counsel, but they will pass it on to the legal counsel that's involved.
Understood. Thank you very much for your consideration. We just wanted to voice our opinions on the matter and express our displeasure in the way things have worked out. And we came the first day on September 28th with 2 different proposals ready to go. And like I said, we didn't get one from the town side until May 30th.
Well, this is August, right? It's not like,
It's 11 months into negotiations.
well, I don't want to argue with
And
you.
we're 8 months out of contract.
I'm just saying, it's now mid-August, so. Okay. And there is a mediation process through the arbitration process as well.
One and done.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a one-shot deal mediation. So that's why we're asking for you to withdraw your petition for arbitration, because then we get a third party involved that doesn't care about Howell Township or the members of the police department.
Okay. We'll let Mr. Giacobi know.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the time.